Penton's here with an introduction to PSO 2. It's been over a decade since PSO was released, and now here we are. So welcome to PSO 2. Since you all are here, I presume you figured out how to get a Japanese SEGA ID account made. If not, see the links below for help on that. First, let's get into the main menu. Select the large I agree and understand the terms of use button. Here, we see login at the top, followed by SEGA ID, management credits, and lastly, quit game. Clearly, we want the top option. Now select the ship or server you want to play on. The majority of English-speaking players will be on ship 2, so let's go there. If this is your first time logging in, a window with yellow font will pop up. This is asking you what you want your player ID to be. That represents your whole account for the game. It is separate from the SEGA ID and character names. Should you log into the game from another computer, then you may see a window, something like this. This is the authentication window, in which case you will want to check your email to obtain that authentication key. If you cannot find said email, then click the bottommost button in the pop-up window to have them remail the key to you. Enter the key in the box provided, then press the button on the top left. Alright, now let's log into your account. At the topmost box here is where you will enter the SEGA ID. If you want, check the little box here to save your account ID for next login. Naturally, we enter our password in the bottom box. Okay, now the fun bits. Here we see create or select character, followed by support menu and in-game. Once in the character select menu, the topmost button will be your first character or an empty character slot. Go ahead and select that. Refer to the links below if you need help on character creation. If you already have a character, the options after character selection are Game Start and Delete Character below that. Now here is a sight familiar to me and my fellow PSO players. If you have made a new character, you will enter the tutorial mission. To skip the videos, press the escape key. Once in the mission, select the bottom option on the pop-up window to skip the tutorial. You will still need to go through the starter mission. Fortunately, the control scheme is quite intuitive for PSO2. WASD are your movements, while left and right mouse buttons are your light attacks and photon arts. To dodge, double tap the movement key or press X. Finally out of that starter mission, right? Well, let's have a look around us. The most important thing is directly behind us, and that is the space gate. Well, let's move on to the main menu. Press escape to bring it up. The first icon is the item pack, followed by equip, community, my data, quest, system, AC menu, and finally, log out. In this video, we will be focusing on getting into missions and equipping yourself. Should you need a complete rundown of the other options outside of the ones I'll be going over, just visit the links below. The submenu in equip is weapons, then units, and lastly, the sub-palette. Let's go ahead and prepare our weapons. First, I'll get my favorite wired lances put on. I'll follow this up with a sword. And lastly, a gun slash. Next, my units. You can see what the unit's going to increase by checking the icon here. Also, an orange or blue is shown how it will affect the given stat. Now you are equipped and ready to tackle the mission. So let's head over to the mission counter. Here, you'll see 3 options. Choose quest, join a party currently in a quest, and leave the counter. There are different types of quests, but for now, let's focus on ARC's quests. These quests have specific goals to achieve. Once you have a quest selected, it will ask if you want to begin immediately, join a party in the quest, or view the quest record. Let's go ahead and begin immediately. Now we are in the party menu. You can set up the party name, any comments you wish, playstyle, or set a password. The password protection option here is to keep other parties out of the multi-party areas. Set level restrictions, if only friends or team members can actually join up. Now to the space gate, so we can get on with our mission. Once inside the lobby, we can see a few things around us. First up, the merchant computer. Here you can buy some items, sell others you do not need, and generally take care of simple inventory actions. Behind us is the quest menu computer. You can select another quest, join a different party, and most of the options at the mission counter are available here. Next to this is a medical station. We can heal ourselves between missions. Also note that you can use PAs and weapons in this lobby, so you could rest your party also. Okay. Now let's jump in. This portal will transport you into your quest, and you can begin exploring the world of PSO 2.